In this video, we're going to be looking at solving these application problems. So when we are solving a word problem, there's really going to be 3 steps that we're going to follow. The first step is we're going to define the variable. So this is what you're trying to find. You're going to place the total on the right-hand side of the equation. And then you're going to use keywords to write out what goes on the left-hand side of the equation. So this will be really similar to what we did in our previous video when we were writing equations from words. So let's look at these examples. So in number 1, it says, in Colorado, the temperature fell from 21 degrees at 5 p.m. to negative 11 degrees at 1 a.m. How many degrees did the temperature fall? So what we're trying to find is how many degrees the temperature fell. So that's going to be my x. So x equals degrees, temperature fell. Second step is to write the total on the one side. And so our total here is negative 11. Because at the end, the temperature in Colorado was negative 11 degrees. And now I need to figure out what goes on the left-hand side. And so it says that the temperature fell, so this is our x, from 21 degrees to negative 11. And if you remember, from is one of our flipping words. And so that means we're really going to flip where these go. And so my equation is going to be 21 minus x is equal to negative 11. 21 degrees is what I started at. I want to subtract how much the temperature fell, and that's going to get me my negative 11. So I have my equation, 21 minus x equals negative 11. Now I need to actually solve for x. So my first step is I want to subtract the 21 from both sides. So I have negative x is equal to negative 32. And now to get rid of this negative in front of my x, we have to remember that this negative x is really the same thing as negative 1x. And so to get rid of that negative 1, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. And so I get that x is equal to 32 degrees. So that means that the temperature fell 32 degrees from 5 p.m. to 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Okay, let's look at this next one. So this next one says a discounted football game ticket is $24.50 less than the original price P. So I see I have that flip word again, less than. So I know I'm going to be flipping my $24.50 and P. You pay $72 for the discounted tickets. That's going to be my total. In total, I paid $72. What is the original price of the football game ticket? So first step is I want to label what my variable is. In this problem, they actually already gave us our variable. That's P. And it's the original price. Next, I want to create my equation, and I'm going to first put my total on the right-hand side. Well, my total here is 72. And now I need to fill in this left-hand side. Well, I know that the discounted football game ticket is $24.50 less than the original price. I know less than is one of my flipping words, so that means I'm actually going to be having P minus $24.50. And so there I have my equation. And so now to actually solve this, I'm going to add $24.50 to both sides. And so when I do that, when I do 72 plus $24.50, I get $96.50. And I make sure to add my units there. Okay, let's look at one last one. So this one says that Mindy is raising money to buy a new phone by selling cookies. She charges $8 per box of a dozen cookies. She spent $50 to pay for the ingredients. After selling all her cookies, Mindy has a profit of $454. How many boxes of cookies did Mindy sell? So first, I want to label my variable. You can always find this in the last sentence. It's what we're trying to find. And this one is trying to find how many boxes of cookies. My second step is I want to put my total on the right-hand side of my equation. And so reading through this, I see she charges $8 per box of dozen cookies. She spent $50 to pay for ingredients. And she had a profit of $450. So that's going to be my total. And then now I need to fill in this left-hand side. And so I see she charges $8 per box of dozen cookies. So I know my box is my variable x. This per is meaning 8 times. So I have 8x. And then I'm also told she spent $50. And so that's taking away from her profit. So I need to subtract 50 from that 8x. And then I get this equation. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. I want you to finish out solving this equation. When you think you have it, go ahead and press play. So your answer here should have been 63 boxes.